Warning. The material shown in this video is owned by the respective companies. Senjo-chan and Senjo Anime do not own any of the material used in this video and is under the fair use laws. Please enjoy the video. Here lately there has been a continuous phrase or word that has been out in regards to anime fans. This word is known as waifu. Now the waifu thing has been going on for quite some time. Everyone who's a true additional anime fan knows what a waifu is. But for those who don't, a waifu is a female character of an anime that you think is the cutest of all anime girls in said series. For females, you have the exact same thing called husbando, which I'm not a huge fan of. Whether you're into waifus or husbandos, it's completely up to you. But there's been a known rule that every single anime has one best girl and one trash girl. And it varies depending on who you are as a person. Now I'm not going to tell you who are the top 10 best waifus in the world, because that would take, quite frankly, way too long in time I don't have. But what I can do is give you my personal opinion on waifu and who I think are the best. So with that being said, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Senjo-chan. Welcome to Senjo Anime. Today we'll be counting down my top 10 waifus. Let's get started. Sasha from Attack on Titan. I hate this show. To the highest degree I hate this show. But when I first started watching it, Sasha, to me, Potato Girl, was funny. She was cute. And she was all around just a great character. I love her development throughout the series. Since then, as I've stated in the past, I've hated Attack on Titan, but one thing that always brought me back to watching it every once in a while is Sasha, Potato Girl. And she's just an interesting character all around. There's nothing you can say about her that is terrible or bad, besides the fact that she may be a little dense at times. But for the most part, she's pretty well-rounded. And she's hysterical. I mean, just look at this. She's holding a thing of meat in her jacket. Like, what other anime character have you seen that does that? Me, personally, I can't think of one. Not one character I've ever seen ever do that. And that's why she's barely on this list. Coming in at number 10, we have Kagome from Inuyasha. Now, every guy had their first anime girl crush. For most people, it was Misty from Pokemon. For other people, it was Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura, or Sailor Moon, or even Sakura from Naruto. Everyone had their very first anime girl crush. Mine was Kagome right from the start. She was threatening when she had to be, she was loving when she had to be. She was an all-around just great character. I loved what she did as a character. I loved her development growing up. I always thought of her as cute. I always wanted her and Inuyasha to get together. The funniest bits were when she was telling him down boy and he would just magically fall down. Inuyasha has a special place in my heart because it was one of the first animes I ever watched as a kid. So it has a very, very warm, happy place in my heart, and that alone, that makes me happy to put Kagome at number 10 on this best waifu list. Coming in at number 9, we have Chelsea from The Guy Guild. Now, Akame ga Kill has multiple different waifus who are all fantastic, but for me, the pink hair and the attitude just sold it for me when it comes to Chelsea. I wish they had done more in her development, but for all in all, it is not badly done. She's cute, she's funny, she's smart, and she's a naturally trained assassin. But just as I said already, I just wish she had more character development. She was kind of in for a few episodes and then suddenly dead, done, out. And that kind of upset me because I wish that she was one of the ones I actually wanted to see more detail from, and I didn't get that. Now a lot of people will choose Akame from Akame ga Kill, and although she's very pretty, she wasn't, in my opinion, the best waifu. That alone goes to Chelsea, which is why she's at number 9. And that's all there is to it. Fight me! Coming in at number 8, we have Ikumi from Shogeki no Soma, or in English, Food Wars. Now, again, a lot of people are going to choose their own opinions on this, and Ikumi needs a lot more character development. She's not very much in the show as much as I would like. But for what we've seen, she's very talented. She knows how to cook. And a woman that can cook for me is just heaven. I don't mind cooking, but I'm not the best cook, and Ikumi could just melt my heart away with her food. Like, everything she makes is just delicious. And I know that a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but you could have had this, and you could have done this, and she has plenty of this. She is well within her flaws. I will definitely grant you that. What she is, I mean, what she's been given so far in the 2 seasons, and now I'm trying to watch the 3rd season, there's a lot that could actually go into her actually being made a little bit more. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, there's more to Ikumi than just good food and a pretty face. She has a lot of other talents that normally a lot of people over display. And I'm just gonna be honest right now and say that this character, this particular waifu, has a lot of plot, if you know what I mean. So the plot plus her undeveloped character, that what the potential that could be, is why she's at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is Eureka from Eureka 7. I think it's kind of ironic that this particular waifu would be number 7 considering her anime is Eureka 7, but I did not intend for that. That's just how she ranked. Overall, she's a well-balanced character. I remember watching Eureka 7 when it first aired on Toonami, and I found her, I was instantly smitten with her character. She's a very pretty lady. She doesn't back down from anyone. Again, just like Chelsea and Kagome, she can be a little dense, but all in all, she's a well-balanced character, a very likable character. I'm pleased to tell you that I have just finished the season. Yes, I know I haven't done a review yet, and I know I've been trying to watch the series for the past few years. That's on me, and I do plan on doing a review, but that's not what this is about. This is a perfect waifu character. Okay, we're at my top 6. Now, from here on out, you're going to see a very consistent theme going. Pardon me. So I just want to tell you, no matter what you think, no matter what you see, don't fucking judge me. All of these waifus that are on this list from here on out have a reason that they're on this list. Don't judge. Please. Okay, number 6. Lion from Miyoga. Now, put away your rate. What's no, I'm not lolly. No. There is a reason why she is on this list. I don't know what it is about these anime characters, but for some reason, I really like the distant, cocky, snooty, good with witty comebacks, very distant type anime characters. And she is every bit of that. She is a very distant character. She's quiet, she's manipulative, she is very, very cocky, she is a smart aleck. All these all together is one of the things that makes her one of the best anime characters in Miyoga, or in other words, I like it, Big Palace Steaming Doggy Doo-Doo. She is the funniest character, she is the most well-rounded character, she is by far the best character in the anime, and the only reason why I continuously watch it is for this character. It doesn't mean I like her like that, it just means she's good. Number 5, Mai from Ghost Hunt. Alright, let's get away from the lolicon thing. Don't worry, you're gonna pull out that rape whistle again. But for now, let's go to Mai. Mai is by far the most collected of the anime girls on this list. She is very smart. She's in high school. She believes in supernatural. She is always there to help. She has paranormal type psychic powers, I guess, throughout the anime. She is funny when she needs to be. She's smart. I remember watching through this anime and laughing every time she came on the screen because of her innocence, her big-eyed charm. She is by far a hysterical character. You cannot go through the anime without laughing at her at some points. Like this episode when she gets a bucket dumped over her head. It's by far one of the funniest things you will ever see. I highly recommend go. Number 4, Setsuna from School Days. See? I told you to pull out that whistle again. Setsuna is again one of those characters it drew an impact on me with her distance and her quiet attitude. She is very, very attitudinal. She's distant from herself. The only person she lets in is her best friend. And it's only because when she has to leave that she realizes she has to put in the point of another. Which we all know how that happened. This is the worst anime on the earth. God damn, I hate this anime. Skip it. If you watch it only for this character. She is by far the best thing in this entire anime. I highly recommend you skip School Days, but if you just can't resist the temptation, this will be the diamond in the rough that you were looking for. This girl right here, and this is the sole reason why she's number 4. Here we go. Number 3, Koneko from High School DxD. This is no surprise. Everyone loves Koneko from High School DxD. She is by far a fan favorite on the waifu list. Any viewer who's seen High School DxD has her on this list, and why wouldn't you? For me, again, it's the distance part of it. The distant and yet quiet nature that she has as a character that just sums up the perfect waifu for me. Not the fact that they don't have opinion, they have opinion, but it's something about the distance that they share and they have with their main character that just sets them apart. And Koneko is no different than any other anime girl. She is by far one of the best characters I have ever seen, and I really wish she had her own spin-off series. That's my opinion on it. She is by far one of my favorite characters of all time. That reason alone is why she's number 3 on this list. Cutting it close. Top 2. Number 2 is Mizure from Rosario plus Vampire. Mizure is best girl. I don't care what you think. I know there's a lot of debate over the Mizure versus Kuromu thing going on. Those are the 2 best girls. By far, Mizure is the best girl in my opinion. And again, it has to be for the distance. She's very, very distant. She's quiet. She's a very hysterical character. I mean, look at this photo. That should say enough. If you've seen the videos, you've seen the episodes, you know exactly what scene this is. She is a very hysterical character. I love her singing voice in season 2. Again, those who watch the anime know exactly what I'm talking about. She is by far, in my opinion, the best girl in Rosario plus Vampire, and probably the best girl in romantic comedy animes of all time. She is by far the greatest character on the show. Her positive, upbeat attitude is enough right there, especially when she started off being a very dark character. So, for me, Mizore, not a question, she had to be on this list, and it's only fair that I give her the second ranked spot. But who's number 1? Let's find out! Number 1, Makoto from Canon. This girl had the saddest backstory I have ever seen. Out of all the girls in Canon, out of all the arcs that can make someone cry, her arc, the first arc, was the single most upsetting arc for me. I cried every single episode of that arc. She starts off rude, obnoxious, and you start thinking, man, I kind of hate this girl. And then she gets very quiet. She loses her memory. She becomes that of a cat almost. Or a fox in this case. She is very, very quiet. She is by far the best girl in canon. In my opinion, the number 1 best waifu of all time. Now again, you don't have to like my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. This is my personal list. You can like however you want to like. You can hate however you want to hate. Makoto from Canon is the best anime waifu in anime history, in my honest opinion. Now, if you have a problem with that, again, as I said before, you can fight me! So anyway, guys, that was my top 10 best anime waifu. Like if you want to like, comment if you want to comment, and if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there. If you want to see me do a top 10 husbando anime list, I can. It's not something I'm a huge fan of, but if that's what you guys want to see, I am here to serve you. So, with all that in mind, thank you for watching. This has been Senjo Anime. I have been your lovely little host, Senjo-chan. Thank you, and you guys have a great time, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, congratulations guys, you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, please give it that big thumbs up right up there. And if you want to see more anime top 10s, anime theories, or anime vlogs of any type, please make sure you hit that subscribe button that's right down there. And remember guys, you are what makes this entire YouTube thing great. Thank you for watching. I am Senjo Anime's #1 host, Senjo-chan, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.